Good evening, folks. Tonight we bring a whirlwind of news from around the globe. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into some of these news headlines. Um, the conflict in Ukraine continues to escalate. The Biden administration has announced a $2.5 billion aid package for Ukraine, aiming to support the country in its ongoing struggle against Russia. Even though we already gave them billions upon billions of dollars, it seems like they're trying to Trump proof um, the war. But in the tech world, Chinese hackers have reportedly accessed several workstations and unclassified documents at the U.S. Treasury, raising concerns about cybersecurity and international espionage. In the realm of politics, President-elect Donald Trump's team has ordered cabinet nominees to cease all social media posts ahead of their confirmation hearings. This move aims to prevent any controversies that could arise from online activity. We know that they're looking for any excuse to get rid of uh, Trump's nominees. In the world of cinema, Disney's latest Snow White trailer has suffered another massive dislike ratio. Parents are expressing their discontent, vowing not to let their children watch the film. It's a disaster. In a touching story, the CEO of In N Out credits God for giving her the strength to forgive and lead. Her faith has been a guiding force in her life and career. In a disturbing report, smugglers abandoned two little girls after crossing the border into Texas. The children were found and are now safe, but the incident highlights the dangers of illegal immigration. In the tech industry, Elon Musk has called for major reform of the broken H-1B visa system. Despite his fiery defense of the program, Musk acknowledges the need for changes to ensure fairness and efficiency. In a surprising twist, Trump has endorsed Speaker Johnson amid a fight for his gavel. I'm surprised at that. But this endorsement could have significant implications for the political landscape. In a shocking revelation, a CIA whistleblower has claimed that a foreign adversary is likely responsible for the Mistress Savannah syndrome affecting U.S. diplomats. This comes as the world watches China's largest military buildup since the 1930s, raising concern about global security. On the cultural front, a deep dive into the century long engineering of reality reveals the extent of cultural control and manipulation. In a disturbing case, a 6'4 transgender inmate in Washington has been accused of sexually abusing a female cellmate, sparking outrage and legal action. Turning to the Middle East, six potential scenarios for Syria's future are being discussed, none of which promise peace. The shifting politics of nationwide EV charging is also under scrutiny as the Trump administration prepares to take office. In a surprising turn of events, Obama's so called censorship office has gone bankrupt. I think I might have reported on it already, but I'm highlighting the controversial effort to control the American press. Meanwhile, a progressive case for the strategic Bitcoin reserve is gaining traction, and proponents arguing it could strengthen America's social safety net. Aviation safety is in the spotlight as 2024 becomes the deadliest year for aviation since 2018, with the recent rash of crashes worldwide. Canada faces critical political choices that will define its future in 2025, while lockdown fanatic Lena Wynne is pushing for bird flu vaccinations before Trump takes office. The battle between fact-based journalism and agenda-driven um, news continues, with traditional news outlets fighting to maintain credibility. I mean, it's pretty easy. They just need to start telling the truth, which I don't see happening. So they're going to continue to lose that credibility. But in the legal arena, trial lawyers emerge as the only real winners in a high stakes lawsuit with billions in fees at stake. Tragedy struck on Christmas Eve as two men froze to death while searching for Sasquatch in the Oregon wilderness. Meanwhile, U.S. credit card defaults have soared to crisis highs, crushing the working poor under the weight of inflation. In the world of finance, markets have experienced a spectacular dump and pump as the year end looms. And Ethereum long-term holders have shown remarkable resilience. I'm surprised, outperforming Bitcoin holders throughout 2024. And finally, the latest data shows that long-term Ethereum holders have. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm about to repeat myself. They demonstrated they're the holders. They called it the hodls that hold on to it instead of uh, uh, selling their coins. But that's all I have for y'all tonight for the wrap up. But let me know what y'all think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.